Well, wouldn't it be great if you actually knew what they knew about those blood markers on your test? Wouldn't it be great if you knew what it was and had one reference?
Hey y'all, I am out here getting my continuing education, and you know what you learn from something like this? Why you should probably fire your doctor. Not every doctor, but the one you're probably going to right now. I'm at the Healing for the Ages conference out here in Dallas. William and I are doing our continuing education. Yes, that's what we do. And we're out here learning from so many awesome people, not only in the crowd, but also the vendors, people that have fantastic things like this Wave watch that I'm wearing, like this other device I'm wearing, and a whole lot of natural healers that you're never going to find anywhere else. So let's go talk to a few of them. Hey, first up is my man Jared over here at Light System. This thing, we've tried it in Asheville. They have a place where you got to go in there and you pay basically $100 an hour. And this thing, you can ask Michelle, it was honestly the most chill I've ever felt in my life. I had no idea you guys made this stuff where you could actually put it in the house. So what does it do? What are we looking at?
Yes, this is a chair. Billy got to experience it. I think you enjoyed it quite a bit.
Fantastic.
Everybody that comes in here are just super relaxed, super chill. They enjoy every moment of it. And the really cool part is, as soon as they get up, all of a sudden they get uplifted. Super relaxed down here, super uplifted out here. So it's super cool stuff. And really what it does, it energizes your body on a cellular level. Gives the body the tools it needs to combat all these handicaps we're dealing with on a regular basis. From the toxins and the food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe, and just being around negative people that can drive down our charge. So this is kind of a great way to uplift you, put your body in a better position to be able to heal itself.
I had a headache when I came. I told
it
you,
did go away,
yeah,
right?
I told you I had a headache when
Yeah.
I got in here.
Yeah.
I laid down in this thing and I was holding those two devices. Man, I laid down in that thing and I felt like I was in the middle of a York peppermint patty commercial when it was all said and done.
Yeah.
So you want to check these guys out. I think they got a fantastic product. Like I said, I've used a bigger version of it before, and I didn't know you made this, so I might have to buy this thing on the way out.
Yeah,
You
wicked.
need to realize that you don't need drugs to heal everything. You just don't. 99% of everything on Earth, 99% of everything on Earth, you don't need drugs. There are natural solutions to all of them. You just don't know what they are.
All right, y'all, here's the next one up. And I've been talking about these guys forever and the day, and it's Wave Watch. This is the next generation that we got right here, huh?
Yeah.
I'm talking with Joseph over here, and these guys have been, remember, I wore this thing for probably, I would say 6 months before I ever told y'all about it. And everybody around here that's wearing this thing, I mean, even the ages doctors.
Yeah.
In fact, the guy on stage right now, Dr.
Dr.
Group, he's wearing one right now.
Yep.
And I was telling him about this experiment that if you took this thing, put it around your tomatoes, he's like, dude, I can't wait to try this, man. I'm going to do it in my microgreens when I get back home.
I love it.
So, folks, stay tuned because I'm going to show you a video in the future of just taking this watch and I put it on self-edgeotone, stick it out there in the high tunnel, and you won't believe what happens. So stay tuned for that. But anyway,
That's
Joseph,
amazing.
Tell everybody what's so cool about this watch. I mean, they've heard it from me a million times.
Right.
But your mom invented this thing.
Right.
So what is so special, especially about this new one here? Because the old one, it looks like it's great. I got it in my pocket, but it looks like you're calling in artillery.
Yep.
So you guys made this thing sleek, and ladies would love to wear it. So what's so wonderful about it?
Let me grab. So for the ladies, we got the rose gold. You've got the graphite. What I love about this watch is it's super easy to use, and it's really everything in our culture is pushing people to, notifications, blue light, poor sleep, all the stuff that you talk about. As a farmer, you're out in the dirt, you're getting healthy, but a lot of people don't have that luxury. And they're overloaded with signals. So the thing that I love to tell people is that sound frequencies help your body go from that fight or flight to the rest and digest. So we've got an all-night sleep cycle to help people sleep better. Sleep is huge, especially for women.
Wow, because that wasn't on the old one.
Yeah, that wasn't on the old one, right? And that all-night sleep cycle includes Chinese body clock plus vagus nerve reset. So that's a huge one. And then we've also got just a lot of great 1 hour frequency sets, so you don't have to think about it. You're like, you know what, I'm feeling a little tired and I want to be alert, so I'm going to go to brainwave mental clarity. Have you tried that one yet?
No, I haven't.
That one you need to try.
Okay.
That's a big
Cool.
one. And then of course we say everybody should try Lyme wave and pear wave, because a lot of people may have Lyme and not know it, may have parasites not know it, right? So those are just average things. And then of course the sleep, like I mentioned. But yeah, I mean, I think everybody could benefit from, not only just being more mindful about how you spend your time, what news you're digesting, getting out in sunshine,
Absolutely.
growing your own food, but also having something to kind of help you do some detox from EMF, from overload, from anxiety, mental health.
Good night. Here's the crazy thing. I did not plan it this way. Dr. Judy is sitting next to me at this conference, like right next to me.
Yeah.
And when I noticed her, I about fell out of my chair because she's like a living legend,
Yeah. She's
and I'm
amazing.
like, wow. So in between breaks, I said, I had the old one on
Yeah.
at the time, the one I wore here. I was
Yeah.
wearing. She says, you really ought not. I said, no, Dr. Mikovits, this is not what you think it is.
Yeah.
She says, well, that's putting off EMF. I'm like, no, it doesn't, because I checked this thing personally.
Yeah.
As a 30-year journeyman IBEW electrician, I checked this thing personally with my RF meter, checked it for, magnetic signature is almost invisible.
Yep.
EMF is not even there.
Yep.
So you get all the benefits of the frequencies that are coming out of this thing, bursting through your body in a wonderful way without the negativity of the EMF.
Yeah, I was just asking my brother, he does product, we work together, and he sent me a picture of an EMF meter, this playing
Yep.
0. And because a lot of people say, oh, it's a wearable, does it have, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all that? And we're like, no, it's a wearable without the negative of the EMF, the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, all that. It really just is, 1,100 sound frequencies and a watch.
And Dr.
And super
Mikovits
simple.
is even talking about, she says, I'm going to get one on the way
Oh,
out.
send her over.
Yeah, so I told her, I said, what I was telling her, I said, hey, Dr. Judy, you want to try this?
Yeah.
I'll let you try my new one, and I'll go ahead and wear the old one. She says, I've been thinking about it, and I guess she talked to Dr. Ely, Dr. Group, and Dr. Schmidt or whatever else. And she said, you know what? I think I'm going to go check those guys out on the way out.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, I'll introduce you the whole 9 yards. But anyway, she is.
Yeah.
Everybody that tries this thing, of all the things I've stood behind, folks, this is the one thing I've not heard a single complaint about. Not one. Not one.
I mean, it's really non-invasive. It's gentle. It's like if you hear a song you don't like, you're not going to be in pain. You're just going to be like, I don't really. And your body's the same way. Your body, if it needs something from a sound frequency, it'll absorb that, right? So if you need an energy boost, it'll absorb that. If you need to relax, it'll help you do that. So it's really just supporting what I say, your God-given natural healing of your body. So, we're all made, every cell has multiple receptors for sound, not just your ears, but your skin. You go to a concert with a loud bass and you feel it in your heart.
Right.
And your skin actually absorbs sound and it travels through every single cell. And so your whole nervous system operates on frequencies, and we're just helping your nervous system, sending it signals to help your body relax, rest, digest, and heal itself.
Well, I'll tell you what, I waited for 6 months. I think your brother forgot that he sent me one of these, because I said, dude, seems like a bridge too far, man. There's no way I'm going to tell people about this unless you'd let me take it for a test drive. If it works, I'll pay you for it.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, dude. It was 6 months later, I think, and I wrote him back, and he was like, who is this guy? I was like, dude, what? Not only was it working on the anxiety I was dealing with at the time, my wife was dealing with some endometriosis problems.
Oh, yeah.
When I saw it go in 15 minutes, I was like, okay, now I'm okay to believe it a little bit. And then she had another issue going on, stopped it in about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then I'm like, good night, man. Even the dog uses it. We love it so much, we ended up buying one for my daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
And she, as I understand it, I think she even uses it on our grandbaby. So this thing is safe all the way around.
Yeah,
so,
that's such a great point. People with pacemakers, there's no EMF, so it's not like you're in danger of affecting your pacemaker, or for kids, for babies, for pets. And the new one has 6 different playlists. So if you've got, you've got a family, you just want to buy one, you could do a playlist for mom, for dad, for kids, for pets, right? So there's a favorites, just like, what kind of stuff do you need? Well, you need different stuff than your wife. So set your own playlist. She's got hers, and you guys can share that. Or
well, that's
you can
really
each have your
cool
own
because
too.
because a lot of families are going to want to share this thing, and that's what Michelle and I were doing.
Yeah.
Now I guess she'll get the new one. And of course, she gets the gold mine, I get the shaft. So that's how it goes. But Joseph, thank you so much. Hey, folks, if you want one of these, got a link for it down below. Billy100 will get you $100 off. And folks, I don't bring you snake oil. This thing is the cat's meow. In fact, Dr. Artist, Dr. Group, Dr. Ely, and Dr. Schmidt are all big fans of it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be here at the Healing for the Ages conference. So,
Yep.
hey, my
Absolutely.
man, so much.
And thank
thanks
you
so much for being here.
So glad you're here.
All
Really
right.
enjoyed it.